Here are the triggered alerts for July 11th. We got a total of 3 of them, and we also got some chart requests over here inside of the Discord that we're going to be taking a look at today as well. Today is July 11th. Let's dive right in. The first signal that we got over here was from DAP. So DAPP is the most recent. That one is given a red dot on the weekly chart. So again, our red dots are sell signals. These red dots down here on the trading indicator, this is where we like to sell. Okay, this is up at here. Last one came at 12, and then it dipped all the way down to 8. That's about a 20-30% drop. Okay, green dot came, rip. Nice trade. So whoever got in on this green dot on DAPP, very nice trade. That was about a 46-47% move. Very, very nice trade there. You're getting the red dot showing up here. It went away here. It did trigger over here inside the Discord, but it's going away. But if I was holding this, I would be taking profits, or I would be taking some off the table with that warning sign. Because again, guys, as traders, we want to buy down here and sell up in this area. Okay, you see how this blue line, the stochastic, is up there near the white dotted line? That's where we want to sell. Okay, that's where we want to be sellers. Can this thing keep going? Yes, absolutely. But as traders, we're never trying to time the top or the bottom. We're just trying to get in. We use a specific trading indicator that you guys can get access to over in the Discord as well, that tells us where to enter and where to exit. So we like to focus on a weekly chart, and the weekly charts have the biggest gains, in my opinion, and the best gains, and they're the most accurate when it comes to our trading indicator here. Again, the last green dot came in May. That was 46% over the last 3 months. Great trade there again. Time to take profits on DAPP with that green dot showing. SQQQ, that one's popping big today. So we got a green dot there. So SQQQ is the inverse of QQQ. QQQ is the tech sector. We talked about this yesterday. So when tech stocks are going up, let me zoom in a little bit. When tech stocks are going up, okay, SQQQ, which is the signal we got on, is going down. So you got to think here. SQQQ just got a daily green dot, a big daily green dot. And that's actually showing up pretty nicely there on the chart. So that is a warning sign that tech could potentially be going in for a dip here. You saw names like Tesla down big today. Okay, again, Twitter's all about Tesla today. Twitter's just saying, oh, Tesla, right? Tesla's gone up 50%, so now Twitter's talking about it. Okay, now we're in this phase called the delusion phase when we're looking at stuff from a psychological standpoint on an asset. Okay, this is where Twitter starts talking about the assets. Okay, they're never talking about Tesla down here in despair. Okay, down here in this area, right? No one's talking about Tesla in 140 because it just dipped all the way from 265 all the way down to here. No one wants to be a buyer down here except the people that are using the trading indicator. There was your buy signal back in April of 2024 on, that's actually my birthday right there on Tesla. Boom. Okay, if I would have bought Tesla on my birthday, I'd be up over 100 and almost 100%. Damn near 100%. Well, it would have been 100% there at the top. So beautiful trade. I like Tesla. I'm not saying I'm bearish on Tesla. What I'm saying is over the next couple days to weeks, this thing could pull back. If this thing pulls back to 200, I'm going to pull the trigger. Okay, I might even take out a mortgage on the house to buy Tesla if it pulls back to 200 there. Again, we just want to buy it near our moving averages. It's way too overextended right now. Again, if Twitter's already talking about it, we're too late to the trade. We want to buy before Twitter's talking about it. Look, you could have got the opportunity to buy right there back in June as well at 170. Again, another beautiful, beautiful trade here. So with SQQQ, 55% trade off this green dot right here. This one right here was about a 45% trade. So you're seeing how these dots, how they're accurate. You guys got to know how to read them. Okay, and there's a couple of rules that we follow here on this channel. A lot of you are familiar, but if you're new, I'd highly recommend coming over here. It's a free Discord. You guys can get a lot of free resources over here, like my free trading course. We got the trading rules, the trading apps, everything you need to get started trading. This is where you get the trading indicator. It is a one-time purchase on our trading indicator that we use on this channel. You just to come over here. There's a video on how to download it and how to get started and put it into your TradingView account. Everything you need over here is free to get started. And yes, we do have a paid membership we have about 350 total members in our investing club at the moment. You can get more information about that right here and get access to everything. You can also see our latest videos, market news, and the cheat sheet over here as well. This is a very important image to study because, again, Tesla, Twitter's super bullish on Tesla right now. So as a trader, I want to be selling Tesla right now. I want to be taking some profits because retail's piling in buying it because their favorite influencers saying it's going to $1 million, right? Jim Cramer's on TV yesterday saying it's going to $1 trillion market cap. When Jim Cramer starts talking about your asset bullishly, you need to sell. I'm not saying you need to. I'm just, again, none of this is financial advice, but folks, the media and everything starts talking about stuff up here. Okay, we want to buy when nobody's talking about it. That's why this phase right here, this is called the stealth phase. Stealth phase means it's quiet. There's nobody talking about it. Nobody was talking about Tesla in this area. Okay, nobody was talking about it. Now everybody's talking about it. Why? Because we're up 55% in the last couple of weeks. We want to wait for a pullback, a green dot, and boom, that's going to be our trade. And when it happens, guess what? It's going to be called out right over here, folks. If you guys are not in the Discord, you guys get all the alerts for all the big major names that we follow on this channel right here. Okay, they are always called out, and we always cover them in these videos throughout the week. So SQQQ, back to that again. It is the inverse. It is the inverse to QQQ. So when QQQ is going up, when tech is going up, SQQQ, the ticker SQQQ goes down. But when QQQ goes down, SQQQ goes up. So this is a great way to short the market. If we were in a bear market, which we're not right now, it's a very, very bullish market. And I see a lot of people shorting today, and I don't know why, because the market is just so strong. We need a breakout confirmation to want to short, and I just don't see it yet. This is a sign that it could start here soon. Okay, so SQQQ daily, big green dot there, and you can see the weekly chart as well. Let me go to log. The weekly chart's getting way down here as well. So no confirmation just yet. This is just a warning sign that tech stocks could be pulling back, and we'll keep an eye on SQQQ throughout the week. But that is a warning sign that tech could be dipping here in the next couple of days to weeks. GAL, G-A-L, this is a crypto. That one gave you a weekly green dot there on the chart. Big move up there on the weekly. So 1.93 is the bottom of this week's candle that we're getting the dot on. You could see the dot actually faded away. So what I'd be doing is I'd be down here on the hourly, okay, or the 4-hour chart. Once you get the signal from the weekly, you want to get on the 4-hour or you want to get on the hourly and really pinpoint your entries on these green dots. So these are the shorter time frames. Okay, so when you get the breakout confirmation from the weekly or the daily, that's when you want to zoom into a lower time frame like the 4-hour or the hourly. Those are the two that I use, and then manage your position. For example, if you took a position right here, right now, you can move your stop loss all the way up to 239, and that would be your play. What I'd be doing, though, is waiting for the next green dot to enter. Okay, the next green dot, I'd be getting in on GAL, but this one looks really good. Okay, I'd actually trade this one right here, right now. I'd be a buyer with a stop loss at $2.40, and then we don't sell our assets until this blue line, this stochastic RSI, comes back up here and touches the white dotted line. Because when it touches the white dotted line, that's when we've hit the top. As you can see here on my chart, okay, that was the top right there when it hit. Okay, right there on, what was that? March 25th. Okay, March 25th was the top. That's when we hit the white dotted line. So we are a long way off that white dotted line. This is another crypto. I'm not 100% sure what this is or what this does. But the cool thing about the Discord, too, if you are a member, is we have a research tool. So the research tool allows you to look up stocks and cryptocurrencies like GAL. For example, I don't know what GAL is, so I'm going to go ahead and just type in the ticker /info GAL, and you can see it's a $294 million project. And it is a Web3 infrastructure and digital identity network, empowering seamless Web3 experiences through modular AI, digital identity, and blockchain technologies. Okay, so it's something to do with Web3, pretty low market cap. Looks like a legitimate coin, though, and that thing's trying to pop off. So if I'm playing that weekly dot right now, my stop loss is at 240. If that level breaks, I'd be down here looking for an entry off of maybe 220. 220 is probably the true stop loss. But if you want to be more conservative with your trade, set it at 239 there on GAL. Let's go to our chart requests here from the Spartan Army, baby. The first one's going to be from Coacher. That's going to be Visa. Visa's giving you a green dot on the 4-hour here, and the daily's way down here on the wave. So how I'd be trading Visa right now, I'd put a stop loss at 260 if you're going to be in on this. Okay, that's where we're consolidating here. 260 is the level you want to watch. The weekly's also getting pretty deep down here as well, but there's no green dot confirmation. 260 has to be your stop loss on a trade on Visa right here. I don't like that it got the death cross there on the 4-hour. I ended up exiting my position around 269 up in this area. It went up a little bit, and now it's dropping. I do like the green dot here on the 4-hour. What I'd be doing is waiting for the green dot confirmation on the daily. If you want to take an entry today, use 260 at the bottom of today's green candle right there. Here's ATM. ATMU. Let's look at the weekly on this one. This one doesn't look bad also. Okay, you can see the stochastic, that light blue line starting to point up. Okay, what you need to do on this one is use a stop loss right there at 27. Again, another name, I don't really have any idea what this is about, but it looks like it wants to continue. Nice breakout today. Just use that stop loss. I mean, you can move it up there to 28 if you're on the smaller time frame there. That green dot looks like it wants to print either this week or next week. This one don't look bad. Let me look this one up too. ATMU. A $2 billion company, manufactures and sells filtration products in North America. So fuel filters, lube filters, air filters, $2 billion company. Pretty interesting project there. I'd be buying it this week. I'd buy it with a stop loss at $27.99. You got the daily dot here as well today, so that's a great place to enter on the daily dots. Just use your stop loss at $28 on the trade there. Nice breakout on the 4-hour as well. ATUM looks good. Here's OM, Mantra. Just doing the rippity-dippity here. Okay, absolutely ripping. 81 cents is the stop loss on this one. Okay, I would have liked to been in down here off the daily, down at 70 cents. But this one looks like it wants to continue here. The weekly looks like it's breaking out, but the monthly's scary right now. Okay, monthly chart I want to buy down here as well. Okay, back in October, you could have bought this thing at a penny. That did 100x. I wish whoever called this out would have called this out back here in October and not way up here. This would be more one to just trade. I wouldn't be going long on this asset. I would be trading it. But looks overextended to me. Honestly, if I was in it, I'd be taking profits. Or trying to ride this stochastic up here. So what I do is I'd sell on the next red dot on the weekly, or when this stochastic RSI gets back up there and touches that white dotted line. But I'm not going long on this name just because it's up so much already. And you know what? I'd probably look to sell on the daily, sell on the next daily red dot. We don't have it yet, so this could continue. I'd be watching the daily for the sell signal on this one. Cheel, Cheel. Okay, this one's a little too far up here as well for me on the weekly, and there's really not a lot of data on this one. Another one you'd probably want to be in on the shorter time frames trading. This one had a green dot a couple days ago. Again, a project I'm not familiar with, but red dot there on the weekly. So again, we want to wait for that green dot confirmation. I want to buy when this wave is back down here on the weekly chart to go long. Current level to watch is going to be right there at 17 if you hold it. Open's trending down here below the blue line. That is our mean when it comes to our cheat sheet. So you guys see this white dotted line, or this dotted line down here on my chart. Okay, the cheat sheet down here, that is our mean. So the mean is a reference point. We want to buy as close to that as possible when it is trending above it. So when it's trending below it, like it is here, we're in a bear market, meaning we're trading against the trend. So what we want to do is we want to wait till we break out up above it and come back and bounce on it. Just like you see on that cheat sheet here, we break out above the mean, we come back, we bounce on it, and then we rip. Okay, until that happens, I wouldn't touch this. And that's just part of our rules over here, trading rules. Okay, we only buy assets trending above the 50-week moving average. Okay, that just shows us that there's strength. There's strength above that in the asset, right? And here's MSOS. This one's hanging on pretty well. It's been very, very volatile over the last couple of weeks. Also sitting below the 50-week, but it's sitting really close to it. So what I'd be waiting for on MSOS is the weekly dot there. Okay, but I'd be waiting. I mean, you're getting a green dot on the daily this week here. So, yeah, $7 has to be your stop loss. I don't like the death cross there. This thing is just really, really choppy. Okay, but it moves in an interesting way. So that's a big fat green candle this week. I'm not knocking that. If you're in it, set a stop loss at 960. Okay, and that green dot will be confirmation on the weekly that we are going higher. That one's got some room to run there. Okay, that's a 55% move back to where we were in April. Okay, so nice green candle this week, and you got the daily dot today showing up. So congratulations. If you're in on that, Set a stop loss at 690 and let that puppy ride. Here's STX. STX is one I got stopped out on. I entered right in this area right here. I had a stop loss at 180. 180 broke. It went all the way down to 126. Big fat green candle back up this week. Green dot looks like it wants to come here pretty soon, folks. Last one we got way down here was in September. The price was 40 cents. It ripped all the way up to about $4. That was a 10x trade. So the stochastic is back down here. The blue wave is back down there on the weekly. That looks good. The daily chart is trying to break up. I do not like the death cross, though. I'd like to see us get back up over the daily 50 EMA, our daily blue line there, get back up above it and then bounce. But if you're playing this, set a stop loss down here at 125. 125 is our level we're watching now. I know that's about a 20% drop, but when you're trading a weekly chart and you want those big 10x, 100x gains, okay, you got to be able to lose 20%. So just don't go all in on the position. 125 is the play. What I would do is wait for the green dot confirmation when you get it. If you get a pullback closer to 125, I'd want to buy it around 150 if possible. Okay, 150 if possible. This one doesn't look bad at all here. Okay, doesn't look bad at all. Okay, again, stop loss on that was what? 125. 125. So if you get a pullback, right, if your macro support level is 125, which is all the way down here, I'd actually move it all the way up here to where we crossed at 145. So if you can get a pullback and a green dot and we're above the 145, that's going to be a good entry there, I think, for the long term if you're going long on it. That green dot, in my opinion, is going to come in the next 2 to 3 weeks if these levels hold. Okay, 2 to 3 weeks, we should see a green dot on STX. Here's DNT. Trending below the 200. Wait for confirmation on this one too. Okay, we want that green dot on the trading indicator before we take our positions. AMP token also getting real deep down here as well. Putting in a doji this week. 0.036 is the level. Again, just waiting on the green dot confirmation on AMP. Here's PRO from our boy Bruno Bones over in the Discord. Okay, still no green dot on this puppy. Okay, I'm watching $1 on this, but once that green dot comes, that will be the confirmation there on Proppy. Okay, it's just grinding down at the moment. Just grinding down. Wait for the confirmation from the indicator. That will be our signal to attack. That is the last request for today. I hope you guys got some value out of this. If you guys got requests, get them over here inside of the Discord. If you guys got any questions or need help getting started with trading, hit me up over here inside the Discord or shoot me an email at overkill@overkillinvestingclub.com. Love to help you out. Again, hopefully you guys got some value. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.